Hello everyone, this is Rachel from Planet May. Welcome back to my channel. Um, Today we're going to do my second paycheck, well, mine and my husband's second paycheck of June, and we're going to lay out the budget for tomorrow when we get paid. Okay, so the first thing we have is in the checking account, we're going to have $58.77 of a rollover. Next is my paycheck of $22.46, and then my husband's paycheck is $12.50. Now he does do overtime, so this is the base amount he's going to get. It's really going to depend on how many hours he gets from overtime, but it's usually at least $50 more. Okay, and then we have nothing else this pay period. So we're going to go ahead and add those up. So that equals $3,554.77. All right, so I've went ahead and written down the expenses that we have. Excuse me. The first expense we have is our Belk credit card. That came in at $239. Our Capital One, we pay $130. Care credit, and usually I do round up on everything. I don't know why I didn't round up on Belk, but I didn't. But like Capital One's only like 128, so. And then care credit is at 100, and I think it's really at 99. Water, we budget $50. I over budget for water usually. I just have a straight $50 each month. But it generally comes in between 30 and 40. However, this past month, my husband has done a lot of pressure washing and watering, so I expect it to be a little bit higher this month. I'm hoping it won't go over 50, but it might. So next is our mortgage, and that is $12.80.90. And then we have our upgrade loan, which is $778.69. And then we have our church, which right now we give $40. I started giving like $20 a couple years ago, and just have it automatically taken out of my check, so I don't have to worry about it. It just automatically goes out. And then last year I upped it to 40, and then hopefully at the end of this year I can up it to 60 at least. I might up it more than that, just depending on how funds are. And then Safeco, which is our car insurance, is at $208.38, and that is going to be going up very drastically. My daughter's getting her license, so I expect it to go up considerably. It's just a matter of how much. I'm in the process of getting quotes right now to see if Safeco is the best still, or if we need to move to a different company. Okay, so Next, we have our cash envelopes. And this month, or this pay period, there are 2 doctor's appointments scheduled, and our copay is $30. So we're going to budget for $60. Breakfast, we're going to put down $80. My husband and I go out on Saturday mornings while the kids are still asleep and have a little breakfast date each week. It just is our way of kind of reconnecting each week and talking about how our week went, what we want to do in the following week, you know, things like that. It's just a nice way to have some alone time without taking away from the kids because they're still asleep. They don't even know we're gone most of the time. And then every once in a while, we'll wake one of them up and take them with us, just so we can get some one-on-one time with the kids as well. Okay, so then gas, I'm going to budget for $80. I work from home 4 days out of the week. I only go into the office one day. And then my husband doesn't live too far from where we, or doesn't work too far from where we live. So $80 usually gets us through the pay period. Next is groceries. That we budget $360 for 2 weeks, so about $180 a week. And then beauty, I try and put $10 into to save up for the kids' haircuts, my husband's haircut. I don't get my haircut very often, but I do need one myself, but it's depleted right now, so I'm trying to build that back up. And then medicine, I budget $80 a pay period. Pretty much everyone in the family is on some sort of medication. So we usually don't use all 80 of it in the 2-week period, but I would rather have more than enough than not have enough. And then I have my brother's birthday this pay period, so we do a $30, well, usually I budget a $25 gift card and then a birthday card. And then we have unbudgeted, oh wait, no, I don't know why that is there already. Then we have my nephew's graduation. I wrote him a check at the beginning of the month for his gift, and he has yet to cash the check. So I've just been rolling it forward each pay period because I can't wrap my head around how to keep it in like the original pay period that I budgeted it for. If I like my numbers to match. So at the end of this, my numbers should match what I plan to have in my account at that time. And then, of course, once I do the actuals, the remaining should match what any rollover or buffer, whatever you want to call it, I have. So then we have unbudgeted. I don't know why I put such a gap between the N and the B, but we're going to plan to not spend anything in unbudgeted. And then sinking funds, the only sinking fund I'm going to do this pay period is taxes. There is an issue with my husband's paycheck, and they're not taking out the proper amount of taxes that we've asked them to, and we've been trying to get it fixed, and it's yet to be fixed. So I'm just trying to stash away, a little bit here and there so that it's not quite as a shock next year when we file our taxes. So I'm just going to budget $20 there. And then we can go ahead and bring down 354.77 or 3554.77. Okay, so let's add up our expenses. 239, 130, 100, 50, 1280, 90, 778, 69, 40, and that is $2,826.97. Okay, now the cash envelopes. Oh, I gotta do the remaining. 28, 26, 97. So we have 727.80 left. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got 60, 80, 80, 360, 10, 80, 30, and 50. So that's 750. So as you can see, I'm going to be over a little bit. So 750. So we are negative $22.20. I'm going to go ahead and keep this here. And this is going to be negative $42.20 is remaining. So then $20, and then a $0 buffer. So 355.77, 28, 26.97 minus 750 minus 20, and that gives us our negative $42.20. Now, so what is going to happen is if my husband's paycheck does not come in enough, $50 over that to cover that amount, then what I will do is we will cut our breakfast budget down to like 40-ish, and we'll just eat McDonald's or something instead of going to like Waffle House. So we can make it work if his check is not enough to cover it. But yeah, that's our budget this pay period. It's a little scary to look at on paper. But I kind of budget ahead to keep, to have that ability to forecast. If I spend $100 now, how's it going to affect me next month? How's it going to affect me at the end of the year? And I do want to point out that that out of my paycheck each month or each pay period, $50 is transferred to our Christmas account, and $50 is transferred to our emergency fund account, and then $25 is budgeted for or transferred to our long-term sinking funds. So that's not reflected on here because it's not in my take-home pay. It's already taken out of my paycheck. So you're not going to see that on any of my budgets. And then also personal money. I have $100. No, yes. I don't remember now. I just changed it to make this go up $50, and now I can't remember how much it is. I think it might be 60 maybe, that I have 50 a pay period for my fund money, and then I put $10 in my savings account, and then my husband gets a little bit of money as well to cover his fund money expenses. And so you won't see that on our budget. So thank you for watching. This pretty much covers everything for this pay period. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a comment, and I will try to respond just as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. I hope you will like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.